Dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into Bandit, a war game from over the wire designed to sharpen your Linux and cybersecurity skills. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. Now let's jump in and start hacking our way through Bandit. The level I'm going to do will be level 31. And let's have a look at its description. There is a Git repository at this address as previous level, and the password for the user bandit30-git is the same as for the user bandit30. Okay, so now we can head over to Kali Linux VM, and I think I need to copy the password of a current user Bandit30, and then we can SSH to the target. Press enter. As before, I explicitly specify the port number with option of -P because this case 220 is not default port by SSH service. Okay, so now it's asking us to provide the password for the current user, Bandit13. No problem. We have it made to copy to the clipboard, so we can right-click mouse and paste clipboard, and then we can hit enter. Okay, we are in the target machine. We can press keys, Ctrl-Shift and L to clear the screen. Then we can get a bigger space. Okay, first of all, or not first of all, the command I'd like to run here is ls with option of ALH to list directory content. Of course, this is just my personal habit when I do the Bandit series, because this level has already given us the direction or the instruction how to do. We need to clone the repository from this address, but before we clone, we need to confirm indeed this port number is open, so we can rely on the mmap to do that. Okay, mmap with option of normal S and uppercase T. This means full connect scan, and I always use the normal S followed by the uppercase V to conduct version scan, and then I can specify the port number 220 and localhost. Okay, very quick. Indeed, this port number is open and the surface is SSH. So let me clear the screen again. So now we need to clone the repository from this address. We can copy this address, and then, I think before we proceed, we need to create temporary directory where we can play around. Okay, so the command, of course you can manually create such directory, but we need to use random lim. After all, Bandit is the public platform. There will be so many guys doing this war game. Okay, so alternatively we can use mktemp directory. If you didn't specify the option, and this will create the file, not directory, you can confirm this by command ls. And the lim, as you can see, indeed this one is a file. Okay, indicated by the first character hyphen. And instead we need to create temporary directory. So we have to use the option of -d Okay, although the output looks very similar, however, if you run ls again, this time we can put the option of D, which stands for directory, and we can copy this absolute path, and we can tell that this is directory. Okay, so then we can cd to this temporary directory with random name. Okay, so there will be no conflict with other guys. Okay, so next command I'm going to run would be clone, git clone, and followed by the address of the repo. We can copy from here, from its description. Now paste in here. However, if you hit enter, you will get the wrong because you didn't specify the specify the port number. I show you. Yes. As you can see, you are trying to log into this SSH server, which is not intended. Okay, so instead we need to specify the port number. So how to specify this port number? We can put the port number behind or at the end of the host name. This case is localhost, and we need to use the column to separate them. Okay, so now we can hit enter. Yes, and we need to copy the password of the Bandit 30 because the password of this user is the same as the password of the Bandit 30. Okay, so now we can press paste clipboard. Okay, so receiving objects 100% done. Great. So now we can run ls with option of ALH. I always use these three options together in most cases. So now we know that the repo has been cloned successfully. Now we can cd into this repository and then run ls ALH command again, and there is only one file beside this git default git directory, okay, or hidden directory. We can cut out this readme markdown file. Haha, just an empty file. Haha. So I think we need to, we need to make more enumeration, and by using different commands of git. Git, as you know, has a lot of functions. So the next command I'd like to run is the log. I need to see whether there is some sort of history, but just one commit. If you want to get the information of this commit, we can use show followed by this hash. Okay, we can copy, paste in here. Just one file. This is the initial commit of readme markdown. No other past version of this file. Okay, so now next command I'd like to run is git branches, and with option of A means all. I need to see whether there is any branches from the master. Okay, but no such branches. So how to do? Next, I'd like to run command git tag. We need to see whether there is any tag for specific commit. As you know, we can create the tag for specific tag, and also can view the tag, and also we can, so even with tag, we can retrieve a specific commit easily. We do not need to use the very complicated hash, right? We just use the tag name to retrieve this commit. So I'd like to run JIT. Although if you want to create the tag, you can use option of A and then followed by the tag name, and you can put some the comment, okay? But I'm not going to create. We just want to know whether there is any tag in this repository. Indeed, there is tag, and the tag name is secret. So how to retrieve this commit with this tag name? Very easy. We can use the git show followed by the tag name secret. Okay, as you can see, we successfully retrieve the information for the next level, or specifically the password for the next level. So I think that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day, please.